Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. Oh, look what came into my mail. I have now 7 out of the 11 motherships from MCGRATH. So happy about that. And it's the Sublime palette. It's this beauty right here. Was so excited when I saw this and I got it for 50% off, so not bad, not bad. And I'm very, very glad. I want to collect them all step by step, you know. When I see a good deal, I will jump on it, you can bet on it. And now I have 7. I'm so excited to use this one. It's a really beautiful palette. I have to be honest, it's not the palette I initially wanted to get next, but I'm not mad about it. I'm taking what I get, you know. When I see a good deal on a mothership, I will jump on it if I don't have this mothership already. So very, very excited to play with this one today. Really want to do a look today with you together with this beauty right here. And yeah, I have to say I used it once and I really liked it. And this one, in fact, is the same shade as in my Subversive palette. And I have to say, I always say that in my Subversive palette, this really, really glittery, toppery kind of shade, like you can see right here, that I don't like it in my Subversive palette because I have the feeling it's really dry. Now I'm sure that it's really a dry one that I got because this one is feeling so beautiful and so stunning. I really, really like this. It's so sheer but so glittery. I hope you can see that. So this is now a little review, you could say, before we will get started with the eyeshadow look. But I really like the shade, guys. Now that I have one that it's not so, you know, so dry, I really can see the benefit in this shade right here. So this is apparently, I think, really the same shade as in the Subversive palette. And this one I like so much more because it's really not that dry and really, really beautiful. And yeah, so just an update for you guys. Really love this shade when it's good. But mine is, I think I have a dot, to be honest. And now I'm relatively sure that I have a dot in the Subversive palette because this one, just love for this one. I really think it's stunning. So now that we have that out of our way, I really wanted to tell you that because this is something that's really on my mind for a long time now. If I have a dot or if it's just dry, if I don't like it, because when it's something like that, when it comes to MCGRATH, I can't believe that I don't like a shade, you know. I almost always like every shade from her, even though it's maybe not my color or something like that, but even that has never been the case. If it would have not been my color, I really like normally her formulation of every shade. So it was really something very strange for me that this shade is acting a little bit icky, but now I know why. So I have really a dot shade in the Subversive palette, and now I know why every one of you that was telling me, hey, you need to rub a little bit more with your finger in, you need to warm the shade up. Now I know why you're telling me that, because the shade itself is really beautiful and really stunning. But I certainly got a shade in the Subversive palette that it's dry or dried out, you could say, almost. So now I know why I don't like it that much. Just in case you're curious, I really, really like this shade. So I really want to do something with the shades that I didn't use until now. So I think a little bit more on the orangey and gold side, because I used the last time the rosy shade. I really liked it, so I want to dig into some shades I didn't use. And without further ado, I would say let's get started and let's get right into the video. I zoomed you in like always, and I will also prime my eyes like always, because this is something I'm always doing to give every shade I'm using the best chance possible. But I really use just a little bit of eye primer, not too much. So now let's dig into this beauty. I'm so excited to dig into it for the second time. And I think I really don't want to start with a matte shade this time. I really want to start with a more metallic type of shade. And I will go into this one with a fluffy blending brush. This brownish, coppery type of shade. It's a little more on the warmer side, so excited to use this one. I think it's looking beautiful. And I will go right into my crease with this one. Oh yeah, it's a little bit on the orangey side, exactly what I wanted. I think those type of metallics from Pat you really can also use for your crease and for everything almost, because they're really easy to work with in my opinion. Ooh, I love this shade, guys. So beautiful. I have the feeling this time around, correct me if you think otherwise, but the Black Friday deals for especially makeup, they are crazy this time. So much, it's so overwhelming at the same time, at least for me, just a little bit. I bought really much stuff, I have to say, so I need to stop myself now with buying the Black Friday deals, because they are continuing and they are really good right now. And I bought not little, I have to say, so I'm set. I'm really set with that. And I'm so excited about everything I'm getting. Also not makeup related stuff, but most I bought is makeup related, I have to be honest, guys. And I'm excited, but now I have to be really a little bit more cautious about that. So now I will go with my finger. Really love this color, by the way. I think it's beautiful. And now I will go in with my finger into this brownie shade right here. Ooh, it's feeling really creamy. So beautiful. And I will go to the outer corner of my eyelid area with this one. Ooh, I love the combination between the more orangey type peachy shade and the really bronzy goldeny type of shade. And now after I have laid this shade at my outer corners down, I will just blend it a little bit into my crease with the other shade. So now to the fun part. I think I will also play with the green today, but it won't be my main focus for today. I think this will be a little accent shade or something like that. But I really want to try this gold right here today, so I will dig right into this one with my finger. Didn't use it until now. That is payoff. That is a really much payoff I get right here. Very excited. So this one I will put right into my inner corner, the lid area. Ooh yeah. I didn't expect less with Pat, but I'm nonetheless every time so impressed. Okay, that was quick. Again, a little blending action. And now to give me a little bit of that more glittery Pat McGrath feeling, I will go now into this shade I showed you before, and I mix it a little bit with this one as well. Why not? To give me a little bit more of a base. Look how stunning. And I will put this one in the middle portion of my lid area. The right amount of glitter fun. And with the right amount, I mean very much. I love that. So now with my finger, I will go into her Skin Show shade. Really like this one. It's a really useful shade for me. And I will put it at my brow bone area. Basically all over it, so that the shade that I laid down underneath are blending out a little bit better and are a little bit more seamless looking at the edges, you know? And not that harsh anymore. Love to use that technique very often, because I have the feeling it's making everything so much easier. I love that. Again, a little bit blending, but just at the edge of my outer corner. Okay, last but not least, I want to do a little wing at the outer corner, and I will go into the black one right here. She has this black one in all of her 3 first motherships, so I really like the black. And now let's come to the lower lash line, and there I want to keep it really simple. I will go now to this matte brown shade from the palette and basically put it all over my lower lash line, but I leave in the front portion a little part out. This brown shade is also very beautiful. And for the warmth, I will go into this metallic shade again. The first one we used for our crease with the same brush, and I go a little bit over the matte brown shade we used. And now for the green, let's go into this one. I think it's beautiful. Now I have, I think, 3 greens that are shifting in this lilac-y way. Really like it. I have now one in this one right here, in my Nocturnal Nirvana quad from Pat, and in my Louvre X Lancome palette. So I love those greens, don't get me wrong, but now I have 3 of them, just FYI. And I will put it at the front portion of my lower lash line, just for a little fun pop down here. It's giving the eye a more interesting switch to the look, you know? And just that the green is a little bit smoother looking, I will go with the same brush into the Skin Show shade and put it under there. Just to smooth it a little bit out. And now I will go again into the Skin Show shade and a little bit into this glittery shade right here. I will mix them. And with the mixture I will go into my inner corner to finish up the look. All of the Pat McGrath shades, by the way, guys, are every time beautiful one and dones in my opinion. So this is an easy look for me personally, an easy fast look, you know, but of course it would be so much faster and easier if you just decide to take one of those shades and make a one and done look out of it. So this is something I also really enjoy to do, but you know, we want to test out colors today and the most of it, so really want to try a little bit more than just one shade and be done with the look. But this is something I usually also really like to do. I will go again a little bit into the Skin Show shade and also make a little type of wing right here, just to smooth it out a little bit. I like that. I like the look very much. I think this is everything I want to do, guys. I'm very happy and excited about the look. Really like this palette so far, I have to say. And it's nice to switch it up here and there. You know, I bought me so many wintry, cool tones in the last couple of months. And I like that the palette is giving me the opportunity to switch things a little bit up and play a little bit with warmer tones as well today. So we'll quickly do my lashes and my lips like always, and then we will be right back with the finished result. So guys, and here's the look all zoomed out. For my lashes I used my Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara in Extreme Black. And for my lips, to match a little bit better my cheeks as well, I used my Pat McGrath Blitz Trance lipstick in Lady Stardust. I love this lipstick so much. I use it so much, guys. Look how much is just left. I really adore this one. I think it's giving the lips a beautiful finish and it's pairing really nice overall with the look. And yeah, guys, it's not so much a review, you could say, because I'm pretty familiar now with the Pat McGrath formulation. I knew I will like this one. I really love every shade in here. They performed as I wished they would do. I really liked my look overall. I think it's really sophisticated like always, but so interesting and fun looking at the same time. And I really loved the outcome of the look overall. I think the palette, even though it wasn't on my radar, I really enjoy myself with it. I really want to have all of the palettes from Pat. I will, like I said, step by step buy me every palette, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. The other look I did, I'm so sorry I didn't do a video or a picture at least with my first look, but the palette will be featured in this channel, not just once. I will bring it back for sure, you can bet on it. But I really like it overall. The first time I used it, I loved my look. The second time now I use it, I love my look. And each look was very different from one another. But I have to say, I think this for me in the moment is the most wearable, quote-unquote wearable palette from Pat from her Mothership line in my collection now. I think this is a very, very wearable palette and a very easy one. And the green is a fun pop. But if you take out the green, you have really wearable colors in here, in my opinion. So very nice that I can switch it up here and there with this one. I like it. I really like it. I had my fun. I hope you did too, guys. If so, I would be really happy if you give me a thumbs up, that I know that you like this kind of content, especially Pat McGrath content. And subscribe also my channel if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for your kind and lovely comments in the last couple of months and the whole time, to be honest. I felt so welcomed here on the platform, and it's making so much fun to do the videos, to chat with you and to talk with you about makeup, about my favorite topic of all time. And yeah, I hope you had a nice day. Maybe I inspired you to take this palette out because it's an older one and you have it for some time now in your collection, or you want to get it on a good deal, on a sale, maybe on Pat McGrath website. I don't know, and I make your decision a little bit easier, at least I hope so. And this is always my goal, to make your decision easier on whether or not to get a palette, or to inspire you a little bit with the palette. And yeah, guys, I hope I did a good job with that. And I would say have a great and wonderful day, and we will see each other in my next video. Until then, bye, guys.